Welcome to page 6 in Excel packet number 4. On page 6, we're going to calculate the slope of each of these lines. Let's take a closer look. We know that there are 4 types of slope as we move left to right on the coordinate plane. We know a positive slope moves uphill from left to right. A negative slope goes downhill. A zero slope is a horizontal line. And no slope runs north to south. Or in other words, it's a vertical line. For this activity, we're basically going to be looking at positive slope and negative slope. Let's start with that. Take a look at the 8 different lines you've been given and determine which ones have positive slopes and which ones have negative slopes. Let's start with number 1. Number 1 goes uphill. That's going to be a positive slope. Number 2 also runs uphill. So that's positive. Number 3, which I know is marked number 2, but it's supposed to be 3. That's positive, running uphill. Number 4, also going uphill. And you know what? So is number 5. It's positive, running uphill. But take a look at number 6. It does go downhill. So this will have a negative slope. So will number 7, and so will number 8. Please take a moment and mark that on your page. Pause the video if you need a little extra time to get down all these notes. And then we'll work together on calculating the actual slope of each line. Please pause your video. Now we know slope, represented by the letter M, please jot this down in your notes, is a comparison of the rise, which is your vertical movement, to the run, which is your horizontal movement. We also refer to these as delta y over delta x. We're going to take and calculate the slope for each of these. Let's focus on number 1. Remember, it's a positive slope, and here is the line that we're looking at. Take the point furthest to the left and mark it. Then, moving up the line, mark the next readable point. We're going to compare, of course, the rise and the run. The rise is your vertical movement, which you go up 1, 2, 3. Upward movement is positive. And your run to the right is also positive. So our slope is a positive 3 over a positive 1, which of course is 3. Let's take a look at number 5 together. Now we know number 5 is going to have a positive slope. Mark the point furthest to the left on the line, and then the next consecutive readable point. We're going to be comparing the rise and the run. Well, in this case, we rise up positive 2, 1, 2 units, and we run to the right +1. So our slope up +2, that's our rise or delta y, and a run of 1, which gives us a slope of 2. But let's take a look at number 7. Number 7 has a negative slope. Clearly, this is pitching downward. Now darken the point furthest to the left, and then darken the next consecutive readable point. Move up or down first. In this case, we have to move downward for the rise. Moving down is a -2 value, and running sideways is a +1. So when we calculate our slope here, it's a -2 rise over a +1 run. What do we get? A -2 slope. Complete the rest of these on your own. Remember, number 6 and number 8 will be negative slopes. You're going to pause the video, and when you're ready, turn the video back on and check your work. Let's compare. Number 2, you should have gotten +2 over +1, which gives us a slope of 2 when we divide. Number 4, you should have gotten +2 over +1, which again is 2. For number 6, a -1 over 1, which gives us a -1 slope when we divide. And then number 8, -3 over +1, which when you divide is a -3 slope. And lastly, let's look at number 2. You should have gotten +1 over +1, and when you divide, you get a slope of +1. This concludes this page in packet number 4.